Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is new pen day. I got a new LAMY Safari in a medium point in the cream color, and I'm really excited about adding this to my collection. Seems to be a very popular pen in the fountain pen community. I believe the pen originates from the 80s, which is crazy to me how popular it remains. So apparently that tells me that it's a really good pen and a lot of people enjoy it. So I wanted to add it to my collection. I got it in the medium nib because I actually want to use it for doing titles inside my planner versus the pen that I write to actually fill in my journal and my planner is a very thinner or probably fine point pen versus something like this in a medium. So let's open this up and check it out. I'm really excited. I purchased it on Amazon, and let's just pull this out. Oh, it's really, really pretty. So I'm going to remove it from the packaging, and I got mine in the cream color and it's beautiful. Now I did read somewhere that this is made with the same material that they make Legos with, and I think that's really interesting considering that I'm a Lego nut and I definitely feel it and see it, and it makes me love this pen even more. I love the clip on this. I love that it's coated the same color as the actual body and cap of the pen. I like the window here where you can see how much ink your pen has. So I see that there's some packaging here. Let's unscrew that. I'm going to just remove the body, and basically this packaging, I believe, is so that you don't accidentally pierce the ink cartridge and make a mess in transit. Now guys, full disclosure, I am brand new to fountain pens, like literally weeks into this hobby, and definitely fell down the rabbit hole like everybody else does. So a lot of technical terms I still don't know, and I still am learning as I get deeper into this hobby. So I apologize. This is not the most technical unboxing of this pen that you're going to see, but yeah, we're going to remove this because I am not a fan of the ink cartridges. Those are a big no-no for me. What I'll do is I'll empty that cartridge and I'll end up refilling it with my own ink. So here are all the components. The pen is really amazing already, right out of the box. I purchased a converter. I hope I purchased the right one. I got the LAMY refill converter, the Z24, off of Amazon. So that's one thing to note with this pen, is that the converter does not come with it. So here is the converter. So plan on having a little bit more expense when you purchase this pen if you plan on inking it with your own ink, which I plan on doing. This is a twist, and I like the notches that are on this converter. If you can see right there, those two plastic notches, seems like they're put there in place so that it'll hold steady in the pen, which I really like. See if this fits. Yep, that feels really, really good. I like that. Okay. I like that the pen has a window that you can see how much ink you have in your pen. That's really cool. And this nib is pretty impressive looking for how inexpensive this pen was. So I'll try to give you a close-up of the nib. Again, I got mine in medium. This is a steel nib. And I can tell just by looking at it that it's very wide, but that's exactly what I was looking for in this pen. Let's cap it. Yeah, that feels really comfortable. I love the finial on this. It is the same material as the body, but it's quite interesting looking. So I'm going to ink this up. I have been doing mine with a syringe, so definitely syringe warning coming up. We're going to start out with something simple like my D'Art de Mentis archive ink. Now, I am still learning about dry inks and wet inks. I think that's my biggest challenge right now. I think this one runs a little bit more on the dry side from when I was learning, and I think that would be good because I have the wider nib and I don't want it to be too wet of a writer because I'm going to be using it for titling, and I'll go further into that once I ink up the pen. So let me ink this up and I'll be right back. Okay, we're all inked up, and as you can see, I had to do that twice because I realized that I didn't have the converter fully unscrewed. Like I said, I am learning. This is probably the second time I've inked up a pen. So I think I did pretty good for a first timer. I didn't make any mess. That's why I like the syringe method. I'm not a fan of syringes either. I feel like it stays the most clean on my work surface. The times that I try to dip the tip in and pull from the converter, I just made a huge mess all over the pen, all over my hands. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. So I've been kind of sticking with the syringe method and it's working for me for now. So I'm going to stay with that. Okay, well, let's test this out and see how this writes. Let me zoom in a little so you guys can see better. Okay, so I zoomed in so that we can get a closer look, and I apologize how dark this is because it's pretty gloomy out today. We have a stormy day coming and I'm right in front of an open window, but it's really gray out there. One thing I really like about this pen is the grip on this. This feels perfect for my hand. My hand placement feels really good on this. And I like the way it ensures that the nib will be pointed in the correct direction. Yeah, this feels really good. I know for some people this might be annoying, but for me it is working. So let's test this out. Oh wow, this is really nice. This is exactly what I was looking for in a pen for titling in my planner. Yeah, I really like this. Now, is this the correct ink for this pen? I don't know. If you have any suggestions for a better black ink for this pen, please leave it in the comments below. I would really, really appreciate that. So this flows really, really nicely and it's very smooth. I can say that. It is very thick, so keep that in mind if you're going with the medium nib. But as I said, that there's a purpose for this pen, so we're good. Really like that. It's feeling really, really smooth. Again, I am not a pro at inking up pens. I might have a few air bubbles in here, but so far this is really impressive and I am really liking it with this ink. Again, if you have any suggestions for a nicer black ink to put in here, please let me know because I do want to keep this inked up in black going forward. And yeah, this feels really, really good. I'm really impressed for the price that this pen is. I believe I paid 25 US dollars for mine. Now, I did have to purchase the converter. Again, the converter does not come with it. So if you want to ink it up with your own ink, make sure that you purchase that ahead of time so you're not disappointed. I just don't use blue ink at all. Like I am completely anti blue ink. I am going to be buying some though for my husband because he's pro blue ink. But I am definitely a black ink writer, especially for my planners and my journals. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this pen writes. It's very smooth. It has a little tiny bit of feedback, like I can hear it on the paper. This is just like a standard pad that I have. I'm going to pull out my Hobonichi Weeks and see how it writes in that. Okay, this is my current Hobonichi Weeks. This is where I do most of my weekly planning. And as you can see, I'm a pretty small writer, so this pen would not work for me as an everyday writing pen inside here. But I like to kind of write out titles sometimes, and I'll explain that. And I like to do thicker areas in my planner and larger lettering mixed with smaller lettering. So I'm going to try to get to the back of this book. I want to do a wish list for inks. And we're going to do that right here. I'm probably testing fate doing this live on camera, but we're going to go for it. Also, I want to post the pen because I want to see how that feels as well. And yeah, I really like this posted as well. I have a very tiny hand, so it's almost a little bit more comfortable without the cap on and having it posted, but having it posted is really nice as well. But we're going to keep it off for now because I need to have like complete control while I'm doing this, so I don't ruin a page in here. Let's give this a try. Okay, really happy with this. Really, really happy. Is wish list written the straightest? No. But do we care? No. It's really what I wanted in a pen. So it's really comfortable and I really love it. I'm going to zoom in so you can take a closer look. It's not straight, guys. That's what happens when you try to do things on camera. I have to be like directly over my paper and I didn't want my head to get in the camera way. But I am very, very pleased with this. I am very happy with it. It's a beautiful pen. It feels so comfortable in my hand, and it's kind of dangerous because I kind of feel like I want to order another one in a thinner nib to be doing regular writing with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please hit the like button if you like this. Again, please be kind. I'm new to the fountain pen community. I am in the learning stage. I am pre-newbie. I'm not even a newbie, I'm pre-newbie. So definitely keep that in mind. And I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more new pen days and some ink swatches coming up and a whole bunch of fun things in my planner. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.